Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're in Branson here at WonderWorks, the newest attraction that you're definitely going to want to check out. WonderWorks is a fully immersive experience that you can come in and do a variety of different activities, get hands-on, learn a little bit, and enjoy a nice cool day inside. If you're interested in doing something kind of different here in Branson, this is for you. Let's roll the intro and I'll show you why. We're in the lobby at the tickets and everything here is upside down. I don't know really where I'm going at this point. Am I supposed to go up? Am I supposed to go down? I don't really know, guys. Let's start off with the Adventures of Professor Wonder.
With bubbles! Fun fact, different thicknesses in bubble walls create crazy colors. The professor loved it.
Now the story of WonderWorks is pretty simple. There was a professor and he had a lab, but some things went haywire and a tornado picked up and put back down the lab on top of another building. So whenever you come through, you go through an inversion tunnel, so you can still experience all of the fun of the lab without having to see it upside down. Now when you come into WonderWorks, there are so many things that you can do that are activity-based. I do recommend that you wear closed-toed shoes though, so you can do them all. The first one, as soon as you come in, is a ride. And boy is it a ride. Now the way that works is you pedal super hard. The more you pedal, the higher you go, and eventually you start to turn over. Joining me on today's adventure is my mom, a science teacher. Now this place is awesome. What do you say, Mom?
I love it. It's going to be so amazing. It's a lot of fun today.
So many interactive things and perfect for people who are wanting to learn a little bit more about science in a lot of spectacular ways. I mean, after all, it is Professor Wonder's laboratory, so there's tons of cool sciencey adventures. Inside here we have the Wonder Park, where you can come in and do some sports related activities that look really fun. I think we might try this one out. Now I think I'm gonna give my shot at pitching today. I haven't pitched a ball in a long time, and I certainly haven't pitched on a caliber of Major League Baseball. Now you can play other sports as well. They have soccer, football, other stuff, kind of fun. And this just goes to prove I haven't thrown a baseball in quite some time. I should work on that before I come back here. My skills are showing. Okay, this is called the speed of light. And what you do on this one is you're going to hit all of these little sensors as you go, as many of them as you possibly can, to see how high of a score that you can get. Mom's gonna take on the challenge today. Are you excited?
My processing speed has to be fast.
You have to be fast. You can do it. I am going to set up to watch you work.
We're going to challenge.
Challenge, you against me. Okay, so she's going to play. She has set it. And here she goes. Okay, so she ended up with 34 points. Mom, how do you feel about your first time doing that?
34, I think I did pretty well, but I know you were faster.
I have a challenge now, guys. I love to challenge myself, so Mom is going down. Okay, I had 118 points.
Okay, I need a rematch because according to the way that looked, I was supposed to stay on that side.
No.
And that's all I did.
No, not at all. I mentioned this while I was videoing.
I'm gonna do the whole thing
Mom
again.
wasn't using the whole thing. She wants a rematch. So we're going for round two. Round two, here we go. Okay.
That was a lot better.
It was a lot better. I was confused as to why on the first one you were staying to the side. I even mentioned it, and I guess you didn't hear me.
I was focused.
So it's my turn. I'm gonna beat 107 now. Okay, so I win again.
Alright, you still won.
That's a good workout though. That's a really good workout.
That is a good workout.
We need one of those at the house.
You do that all the time.
Definitely. Whew. Although that was fun, there's actually a purpose behind it. We also have some light facts that you can find right here beside it. So everything here has dual purpose, fun and function. Even the stairs are a work of art. Look at this. As we go up the stairs, there is a painting here on them. And this painting is actually an original Route 66 landmark called the Mule Trading Post on Rolla, Missouri. And they wanted to commemorate that with this wonderful stair art. A little bit better view of the hillbilly's face right here. Now throughout WonderWorks, you'll find all sorts of pieces of art just like that, including things along the halls like this. Here we find a bunch of interesting faces that all convey very different messages based on just simply turning them. This one right here, as we turn it, we unveil a different kind of look altogether. This is like the forehead wrinkle, the nose, the eyes, the mouth, but this way we have that same forehead wrinkle becomes the mouth to this little chubby nose and different eyes. These are called head turners, and there are about 5 of them up here. After you turn it, just take a moment, look at it, and notice the differences. Let's see how cool we are. It looks like Mom right here is already standing, and I'm about to do the same. Let's stand together here. Hi! So our faces are really red. Mom's glasses are purple and blue, and so is my microphone right here. That's kind of cool. These are just some fun little pieces. You can turn and line up the bodies and create these really cool, different characters. Just a fun way to interact. Now in there they have a laser maze, and you can see on the screen somebody trying to navigate through the maze of lasers. There's a lot of crawling going on that one. Energy in motion. Let's go and dance. So what this does is as you move, it paints a picture on the screen. Now in this section, they have an astronaut training challenge. You strap into this big gyrosphere thing, and it turns you in all sorts of different directions. So there's some people who are bravely doing this right now. This is a little bit of a thing for me that I'm gonna pass on, only because my stomach is not going to topsy-turvy too well right now. See what I meant? My stomach is not doing that today. No, no, no. Prison 66, Main Street of America. Now downstairs you can also sit inside a classic automobile and take some really cool pictures on the mother road. I love that. And along the way you'll find these Route 66 signs that tell you a little bit more about the construction. Really, really neat. Now on this screen right here, we can create our own animals using this table, and Mom's gonna do that right now, I guess. Okay, this is actually the Bunnysaurus, but I didn't have enough room, so we're taking it over to the imaging area right here. So we're going to place it face up on the scanner. One of my favorite things every time that I find one is the big oversized light brights. Look at these. So these are the pegs, much larger than the one I had when I was little. And when you plug them in, they light up just like the old traditional light brights. Look guys, we can actually take a really fun selfie. Oh, here we go. It's got filters and everything. Ah, that one was cute. The bunny was cute. Go back. Here, go to this one. Look at this. Okay, so come back out here, Mom. Is it two? Or just one? Isn't it cute? It's kind of cute. Look at this. Yes. Well guys, this is what we ended up with. It's the only one that would get both of us, and we both look crazy. But it's a keeper. These are fun for kids activities.
Do the bear.
Oh, those are cute.
I don't know what to do. What is that?
You're finding the differences. And here is a coloring page also that you can do. This is so fun. Just little interactive things everywhere for all ages. There also is a painting one, so we can take that same bunny and paint it different colors. So if we wanted to make it different looking, we could. We could give it a punk rock look. Look at this, punk rock bunny. And this is a sand table. So as you move it,
Make the water dry up.
oh no, she's drying it up and I'm building more. Virtual air hockey. Look guys, it's like big. We'll do it guys, here we go. Strike a pose. It's time to go pose. Now, I love this particular exhibit because I've been doing this kind of exhibit for a really long time at every museum that ever offers it. It's so fun. We're gonna leave our imprint basically on the wall thanks to this flash screen, kind of like the way that the light worked earlier. Okay, let's strike our pose and do it again. Here we go. Ready, set, strike a pose. Oh, it's so bright! It's so bright! Mom looks like she's giving me bunny ears. But here we are! That's kind of fun. Here they have a Wonder Coaster, which is a simulated roller coaster ride. These look pretty cool. And you can ride and then other people can kind of see what it is that you're seeing on the screen. Now, I love Bubble Labs. This is always so much fun, and I can't wait to go in here and just kind of play a little bit. This isn't very large, but they have some cool stuff. So, cool section to check out, definitely. And lots of bubble facts along the walls here. for this one, we can come behind and actually check it out. We can see kind of how a bee sees. Ooh. And then here we can push the red button to see honeybees in action. Okay. Okay, it's like a little cartoon. 1 in a million. Now we're supposed to spin the tube and find the yellow bead. I am quite the Where's Waldo, so let's see if we can do it in here. These are tiny, tiny little beads. Okay, right here we have a celebrity look-alike, and Mom just did it, and she is 81% matched to Jack Gleason. She has a few others also. Here she goes again to see if she can get a better one. Let's see, this is how you do it. You line up with the little, it's right here. Okay. And here it says she looks like Thomas Brody. So naturally I have to try it to see who they think I look like. Now these are always kind of funny because in real life I get one specific person. Because of my hair, everyone always says I look like Pink. But I never get aligned with them because our facial features really are not the same. So let's see who it thinks I look like. Okay, let's align right here. Walking forward, there we go. Okay, so I look like Elle Fanning according to this. The only thing I see that's similar is maybe the nose and the fact that we're both pale. Now why is this in the STEM area, you might ask? It's because it goes with forensic science, and the STEM area is all about different kinds of science. So we can see in this display behind us a little bit more about why facial features matter and how they're able to use these to determine certain things. Like this right here, they're able to reconstruct what people might have looked like and also use facial recognition. Now this is why a lot of times they say that if you are tracked via traffic cams, they can figure out if you are the one who is driving or not. Yeah. There's also other things like fingerprints and forensic science here that can detail who someone is just based on their little pieces that they leave behind.
So girls, this is a sound fact. Did you know it is said that some dinosaurs may have been able to break the sound barrier with their tails, creating a sonic boom? Wow!
Now we're going to see what a shark sees through this shark right here. So what we do is we actually put our eyes into these spaces right here, and then we can see what a shark sees. These are cool because if you look at them from one direction, they look like they face a certain way, but as you move past them, it looks like the buildings are three-dimensional in turn. Really neat. Now the reason this works is because they are three-dimensional. So you have on one side this, and then this little block, and then this on the other side. So as you move through them, they appear to move with you. Now here we're supposed to cover either end of the fence and see what happens to the slats. So this is it. At home, pause it and see what you end up with. Now every person perceives these illusions differently also. For example, I'm walking past this very large portrait of a basset hound, and I notice then that they have tiny little images that make up this basset hound. Mom, on the other hand, had a different experience.
When I first walked up to this, all I could see were these little tiny pictures, so I got really close to look at them. And I was going to take a photo, and I see my basset hound in the picture. It's pretty cool.
And I'm going to show you what Mom's view was.
I don't see the
So see, everybody perceives things differently, and that's what's cool about these kind of places right here, is if you look at the basset hound, he's obviously a cute basset hound. But then, as we get a little closer, you'll notice that it's made up of all of these other portraits of these different kinds of animals. And here we have the WonderWorks building in Legos. Now, after we pass through this hall of illusions, we come to a very special place in my heart. There is actually a Dr. Seuss area that has lots of Dr. Seussical moments right here for us to see. Now, were the creatures in Dr. Seuss's characters real? No. They were fictitious, but they have some Dr. Seuss taxidermy right here for us. These critters are crazy, they are fun, and they are so Seussical. Now, these sculptures were created in the 1930s and remain today as some of the finest examples of his different inventions. Dr. Seuss was by far a very different kind of character himself. This one is very reminiscent of the Grinch's face, and I feel as though that had something to do with his all-the-time tone. When he was designing characters, there were similarities in them. Now, a fun fact about Dr. Seuss, he had a special attachment to the Springfield Zoo, and he would often accompany his father to the zoo and take his sketch pad with him. He found the animals to be absolutely fascinating, and because of that, he was able to create these interesting pieces that have a very unique look that we later went on to know was his classic and iconic style. These portraits are cool because they're all created from different kinds of fruits and vegetables. Fish, and flowers. Now this is fun. This is Imagination in Motion from your school to ours. This inspires the children to do amazing pieces of work that might be displayed at a later time. Like these right here. Each one of them have their elementary school, their grade, their name, and what they called their paintings. Even more advanced works like this one from a grade 12 artist. And now, last but not least, we have made it to the 3rd floor. Yeah, all of this was on the first 2 floors. The top floor has some crazy stuff. On the 3rd floor, we'll find the Hurricane Shack, which means we're about to get blown around like we're in a hurricane. Now, I personally have never experienced a hurricane, but I know that it gets a little nuts. A while ago, I was just standing right here and I could feel the air off of it, even way out here. Now let's transport into space. Starting off with the Google Moon. Now, I knew we had Google Earth, but I had no idea we had Google Moon.
Oh yes, we've used this before.
So Mom's familiar with Google Moon. She is currently operating the Google Moon device. So she's on the moon surface, pretty deep in there. We can even get into a space capsule. Oh wow, look at that. A little bit of space trivia right here. Okay, so I found this, which is Cruisin' 66 Bingo. Now, I've been down a lot of Route 66, so I'm gonna place these on all the ones that I have. Or at least until I get a bingo. Let's see if I can bingo. Any truck stop on 66? Yep, done that. Let's see. Fritz Bottling Company, no. Route 66 State Park, no. No. Oh my gosh, there's more on here. A Welcome Center, yes. Missing several on here. I'm just gonna say, I have been to this. I don't get to bingo, guys. I've been to so many stops on Route 66 and none of them are listed here. Where is, like, most of the places? The Giant Jackrabbit. Where is the Round Barn in Oklahoma? Where are all these places? They're very important. Where is Tucumcari? Mom is checking out this, which is a giant fish. And this is kind of what she's saying right here. Billy the Bass, meet Billy the Bass. Look through the lens and more about bass fish. And then there's even more over here. Now, as always, we are exiting through the gift shop. It's been a wonderful day here at WonderWorks. Mind has been stretched to the maximum. Tons of cool things, lots of interactive exhibits, and by far you could spend many, many, many hours in here playing. It's a great way to get inside from the heat, especially during the summer months, and just have a good experience while here in Branson. If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure that you leave a like on this video, hit the subscribe button, and check out the interactive map in the description box below for other uploads from not only Branson, but amazing other places that you can visit. Until next time, guys, bye! Wow, wow. This can't be real moon dust. I love these.